Hello and welcome back to the Province's SMP. My name is Calebity Webity, and this game that I'm currently standing on is the Spleef minigame that I started working on in my last episode. As you can see, I've done a couple of things, including details on the outside so it looks a bit cooler when you're on the inside, including the fact that this minigame has breeze ready and raring to shoot you off at any point, once the redstone's set up, mind you. I've also started setting up some dispenser systems that will shoot arrows into the players inside the game. However, the focus of this episode isn't actually going to be on the Spleef. It is the 30th of November as of recording this, and I want to head out into the world and create a Christmas district. That's right, I want to make a Christmas district. We've got a couple players on the server that are quite keen on doing something for Christmas, so I'm going to put something together where we can make some builds, some games, and who knows what else. But for now, let's find an appropriate area and head there right away. Okay, well, I am here at the portal I set up about 5 minutes ago before I came back. This is about 800 blocks east of our spawn area in the nether, because obviously in a large biomes world, we have to travel quite far. However, the area is really cool. Yeah, so this is our Christmas district. It's quite a nice area, as you can see, especially this ice lake here, which I will probably do something with in the form of an ice boat race, because those are always a lot of fun. And this already looks like a pretty good track. Yeah, so we've got this sort of flat area to do anything we want Christmassy, and I'm thinking, first things first, I need to jazz up the portal. This portal here is just not cutting it. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make something Christmassy above this little hole in the ground, because there's a hole in the ground, and why not? Most people have elytra. In fact, I think everybody has elytra. So this hole in the ground is going to become the new home of our Christmas-themed nether portal for our Christmas district. And aptly, it has just decided to snow. So let's get straight into building the new Christmas district portal. I think that this looks pretty cool. It is obviously a wreath, or I think it's a wreath, not a wraith. That, you know, goes around like a door handle or something. I haven't actually put the portal inside it yet. As you can see by the fresh blocks that are here, it is, I quite literally just finished building it, but I think it looks really cool. I think it'll function well as a portal because people will be able to fly into it pretty easily. And once it snows, the entire thing will get covered in white, which I think will look pretty cool, having the snow on top. So for now, I think let's get the portal moved over, and then let's get started on the big Christmas tree. And the portal is lit, and it looks pretty cool. Hopefully it'll connect up to the nether roof and doesn't put me in the nether. That's probably something I should check before people come through, but I can't see any reason why it wouldn't. There we are. Connects up perfectly. And then if we hop back through, we come to the land of snow through the wonderful nether portal, although I kind of wanted it to be facing that way, and I did come through this way. That's a bit of a pain, but this is the way the main attraction is going to be. I think on this island right here, I'm going to build a tree. And before that, I need more leaves. So let's go get those leaves quickly, and then I'm going to jump straight into the time lapse of getting the tree up and built for Christmas. Well, the Christmas tree is now built, and it looks fabulous. As some of you might have been able to tell by the time lapse, this is actually a build from a YouTuber called Trida. It is a schematic. So I used Lightmatica to paste it onto the server. Well, not paste, but we built it onto the server. We being myself and Jimothy, who I want to give a big thank you for helping me build this tree, because without him it would have taken twice as long, and it took quite a while anyway. But as you can see, I've turned on some shaders, and it looks phenomenal at night. Now, these are Silda's Enhanced defaults. They're nothing fancy, but it just shows how much the tree actually glows, especially the star up at the top. And it looks really good, especially in the reflection of the ice, which I can't see too well when I zoom in on it, but you can definitely see coming off that there. Also, the wreath glows quite nicely, so that's another very big positive. And now, I do have one last thing I want to do in this area before I call it quits on the Christmas District for this episode, and that is a bit of a mini game. So I'm going to jump into building that right now. Well, it is finished. I have made a Santa's hat. This probably isn't the best angle for it. If I come over here a bit and swing around now, you can see Santa's hat. I quite like it. I think it's pretty cute. I think it does the job. And it'll serve the purpose well, because a mini game that I want to introduce for us to play is, of course, Secret Santa. So I've actually set a little something up in the middle here. Oh, I have Mini Hut on. Sorry. Yeah, so if you read this book, it's Welcome to Secret Santa. Enter your name in the barrel to enter. Paper in the chest. Entry shut on the 7th. Name drawing will take place on the 8th. And will your Secret Santa be naughty or nice? So to start it off, I'm actually going to add my name. Blob. You add it into this barrel, and then whoop, it disappears. Through the magic of a not very hidden hopper. I'm not going to lie, I thought this hopper might be a little bit more hidden. In fact, if I moved the banners up a block, it might work more, but then people will have trouble clicking on the barrel, so I don't think it's worth it. But yeah, hopefully other people will, enter, and I won't just be playing by myself, because that means I'll get myself, and that would be sad. But for now, I'm done with this Christmas area. At least for this episode. I'll probably come back in the next episode. This ice path is really cool. I might break like an ice boat race minigame. That could be quite fun. As it goes round in a pretty good loop here. I'll see what happens. But yeah, I made a Christmas wreath. I made the Christmas tree with the help of Jimothy. Hopefully somebody will add some like presents and decoration underneath it. If not, I might do that in the next episode. And then I, of course, made a Santa hat with Secret Santa inside. But yeah, I think for now that's me done with this area, so it's time for me to return back home. I've just gotten back to my computer after AFKing whilst I made dinner. I made a really nice Italian beef rice pilaf, by the way. I think that's how you say it. If it isn't, oh well. And I'm in a little bit of a predicament, because this guy is just staring me down. Like, look at him. If I move my mouse at all, he's going to get very angry at me very quickly. I wonder if I can, like, sneak in and get closer to him. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. Well, the thing I want to work on next actually isn't something in this area. It's not my base or my tower or the hill behind it that I was tearing down last episode. It's actually a farm in the Nether. And I'll be very happy we're on the Nether roof, because I want to make a froglight farm. I've never done it before. And I just kind of want to try, which means I need all the different types of frogs. So that's going to be fun. Not. I'm going to do that now. Well, this did not go as smoothly as it could have. Getting the frogs was an absolute pain. As you can see, I went out to a swamp where Cuddly Buffalo's actually built his slime farm and gathered up a bunch of frogs, got them all in leads, and thought, you know what, beautiful, I'll just bring them on the Nether roof. They took forever to get through the swamp. They just kept getting caught on everything. Getting through them through the portal was a massive pain. And then even when I got them through the portal, I had to track them a couple of thousand blocks in the Nether. It was on the Nether roof, so luckily that was quite easy compared to if it had been actually in the nether, but it was still quite a long process. And I also had to do this again with the mangrove swamp to get the different colors. And then I had to bring them back to the mountains, put them through the mountain portal, and breed some of them to get the other color. And then finally, you know, I had all 3 colors and I was good to go. But it definitely took a considerable amount of time, and it was not the easiest thing I've done. But it was something different, and I actually quite enjoyed it. So, you know, I also have to build the farm, so let's do that now. As you can see here, the farm is very much so finished. There's even a magma cube in it right now, going towards those iron golems. Now, the iron golems have died a couple of times, but that's a-okay, because I have run this farm, and I have enough roguelites to last me a long time. Yeah, this farm's OP. I wasn't even here for all that long. Maybe it was just like an hour or 2, and I got that many froglights. Plus, I've already taken quite a few and put them in my storage system, and also used them in my minigame you might have seen earlier this episode. So yeah, Froglight Farm is now done. With the Froglight Farm being done now, it also opens up the possibility of opening a Froglight shop, which could be a bit of fun. I don't know when I'd build that or what the build would be, but it does open up the possibility of a shop. As you can see, I've currently got the farm even turned off, because, yeah, I don't really need many more Froglights, so... yeah, I maybe should have built this a little bit further away because our portal is right there. I also did keep one of each frog because I know Retro and Loafer want them, so they can come by and get these at any time. You're welcome. I've gotten back to my base area and I had a thought. I have a couple of random farms thrown about. I got sheep farm down there. I got some villagers in the basement. I have a cactus farm tucked away in there, melon and pumpkin tucked away in here, and I thought, might be a bit of a better idea if I made an area where I can just put all of them. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick a direction. Honestly, I might go north because I know nobody is out this way. And I'm going to fly for a while. And I'm going to find a spot to build an industrial district. That's right, an industrial district. So I'm just going to fly for a while and see what I can find. I'll bring you guys back when I found something that I like the look of. So I've done a bit of flying around now. And as you can see, I found a really nice spot that are nestled in between some mountains here. And I think this is where I'm going to go and set up my industrial district. So let's jump into a bit of a time lapse of me. Maybe just flattening the area out for now. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do here, but I do know I want a flat area. So let's do that now. What on earth? What is going on here? Alright, I'm just not going to question that. Let's go to the industrial district. Alright, well, that was a bit weird. Anyway, this is the portal to my industrial district. It's currently just 1 rocket's use away from my portal, which is over there. You can see I set up a second portal. That was because I wanted to transport all of my villagers over. So I've gone ahead and done that. I've also gone ahead and done a few other things, in of the fact that I made a iron golem farm. What on earth has happened? What did they do to my boy? What? Huh? He is so not happy to be alive. What is going on? My game's freaking out a bit. That's the zombie. The villagers are invisible. Wait, I can see their arms, or like a pixel of their arms. Why is he so green? Oh, he's naked. Okay. That's interesting. What is... Oh, those are my cats. What is going on? That's a shulker box? Oh no. There is something very wrong with my game. These are all villager stations, by the way. I've only moved them over. I haven't really set them up, but are they still here? They are still here. My game's broken. That iron golem was scary. Anyway, I'm going to ignore that for now. Yeah, I've got a basic villager breeder and iron golem farm set up here, just to get a little bit of extra iron. I'm mostly going to be buying my iron from the shop. Oh, there are villagers everywhere in here. Oh no. Oh no, I'm stuck. Okay. Why are they... They should be... Okay, well, they should be here and falling down there where I can pick them up. I am very confused as to what is happening. I can't even get past them. Why are they invisible? Alright, I'm going to attempt to fix this. I will be back shortly. I don't know what's going on, and it scares me. Alright, well, I have found the solution. The fresh animation texture packs appear to have broken when I've updated my sodium. So if I turn them back off, everything goes back to normal. I can see the villagers everywhere, as you can see. Lots of librarians for my bookshop. My cats are back, which is nice. The sheep are normal, and the zombie isn't naked. So that's wonderful. Yeah, don't really know what happened there. Anyway, as I was trying to say, I have a... This is a villager farm as well as iron golem farm. So the villagers fall down here, and then I can go... Ba-ba-dup. I want to craft a minecart. The minecart goes up, picks a villager up, and from underground, sends them up here into the chamber in which I give them hopes and dreams, also known as where I make sure they have a trade I want. But for now, I think that's where I'm going to leave this industrial area. Not really feeling like doing anything more in this episode. I've done a lot of work in this episode, actually, so far. This industrial area, the frog light farm. Yeah, that's a thing. And then also the Christmas district. So this might actually conclude the episode. Unless I can find some shenanigans somewhere on the server to take part in. I'm gonna go looking for some shenanigans.